Hello students, this is Kuratulan, faculty from Anjuman College, Bhatkal. Today, in this video, I'll be giving you an overview to crack the trigonometric problems appearing in CET. I hope this would help you in your preparation for the upcoming CET exam. Okay? So let us directly start without wasting too much of our time. Okay? So but before going to the actual topic, I would ask you to better take a screenshot for the formulas which are required to work with the problems on this. Okay? So here are the list of the formulas I'll be giving you. So this is the complete list of the formulas required to work with the problems on the topic which I am dealing with today. Okay? So all of you take a pen and a paper and try to memorize all these formulas. Okay? So that it will be helpful for you. Okay? So let's work with the problems hereafter. So better you write all the formulas in one, take pen and paper all of you, and whenever I am working with the problems, make sure that you also take a pen and a paper and start working with the problems with me as a kind of practice for you. Okay? So here is one problem for you. Just read out the problem. If tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is equal to 4 times pi by 5, then what is cot inverse x plus cot inverse y? So there are so many options given for you. Okay, let's work with the problem here. So before going for this solution or directly working with the problem, I just want you all to just go through the problems, go to the formulas I have given you. The formulas I have given you. In that you will find the sum of, I will just write it in one side. Just see that. You have cot inverse x plus tan inverse x equals pi by 2. Is it? Okay. So now it will hold for even y, that is cot inverse y plus tan inverse y is equal to pi by 2. So this thing we will make use of over here. So we need to find the value for cot inverse x plus cot inverse y. Okay. So what is cot inverse x in terms of tan from this expression? So very clearly you can say that I want to write cot inverse. So tell me what it should be. Yes, it should be pi by 2 minus tan inverse x. In place of cot inverse x, I can write pi by 2 minus tan inverse x plus. So whatever is holding for x, the same angle, if I just change the angle as y over here, I will have cot inverse y plus tan inverse y is equal to pi by 2. So the same thing happens again here. We have pi by 2 minus tan inverse y. Is it? So this term is directly written like this. I hope the things are clear. Now pi by 2 plus pi by 2 makes it pi. Okay? Minus. Now you see with tan inverse x and tan inverse y, both are bearing a negative sign. You can take that minus sign outside and you will have tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. Is it? Now this tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is given in your question. It's given that tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is 4 pi by 5. So let's substitute that. It is pi minus 4 times pi divided by 5, or if you just simplify it, 5 pi minus 4 pi makes it pi divided by 5. So the solution for cot inverse x plus cot inverse y will be 5 pi by 5 by 5. Okay. So the solution is the option A. The correct answer is option A. Okay, I hope this is clear. So to begin with, I had just chosen a very simple problem for all of you. I hope this is clear to you. Let's start with the next problem. Okay. So here is another problem for you. The value of x where tan of secant inverse of 1 by x must be equal to sine of tan inverse 2. Okay. Before going to the solution of this problem, I would ask you to refer your trigonometric triangle. Better you draw your trigonometric triangle. See here, whenever there are two trigonometric functions appearing, one as inverse and one as normal function. So here secant inverse is appearing and here it is tan appearing. So your first step should be what? Make them identical. That is, if it is tan here, make it here tan inverse. Similarly, if it is sine here, you make it as sine here inside. Okay. So how will you make that? For that you need to refer your trigonometric triangle. Now what is that trigonometric triangle? See here. You have secant inverse of 1 by x. So it means if you just draw your triangle like this, if suppose this is theta, say secant inverse of 1 by x is theta. So secant theta will be 1 by x. Is it? So if this is theta, secant of 1 by x, secant theta of 1 by x, secant theta is equal to 1 by x means what? If this is theta, how do you define secant of this? By the basic definition, you know that this should be 1 and definitely the adjacent side for that should be x. So what should be this side? Similar, apply your Pythagoras theorem for that. It is root of 1 minus x square. Very simple. Similarly, let us draw one more triangle to change this. Okay. So let us draw this. Suppose that tan inverse of 2 is equal to theta. So it will be tan theta is equals to 2. So if this is theta, tan theta is equal to 2 implies what? This should be 2. This should be 1. Okay. So tan inverse 2 is equal to theta, or tan theta is equals to 2. Okay. So this is 2. This is 1. Okay. So what should be this then? It should be 4 plus 1, its root. So it will be root 5. So you have got two trigonometric triangles for individual of these things present inside the bracket. Now I want to rewrite this like this. Just see. I want a tan. I cannot do anything for this tan. But this secant inverse of 1 by x, okay, I can write it as, for the same theta, because it is equal to theta, for the same theta, if I change it in terms of tan, it becomes tan inverse of, yes, refer this triangle. The same theta can be written, see, the same theta can be written as tan inverse of root 1 minus x square divided by x. Is it? So the same thing I will do here. Okay. This is equal to sine of, now refer the same triangle here and try to write in place of all you need to do is just equate, cross multiply and solve it. So you have root 5 into root of 1 minus x square is equals to 2 times x, or square on both the sides. You will have 5, 1 minus x square. I hope this simplification is very simple for all of you. So we'll just go in a very short and a simple way. So 5 minus 5x square equals 4x square. You take your x square that side. You have 5 equals 9x square, or just simply your x square is 5 by 9. Or it will be x is equal to plus or minus root 5 by 3. So amongst these options, where do you find plus root 3 by 2 or plus root 5 by 3 or minus root 5 by 3? Yes, it's the only option present here is B, that is root 5 by 3. This completes the solution. Let's go for the next problem. And now here comes the similar problem as in the previous case. Here also we'll be using the trigonometric triangle. Okay, just read the problem once. So you'll just see, if sine inverse 1 by 5 plus cos inverse x is equal to 1, then the value of x is, we need to find the value of x here. So we are given with so many options. Let's find the correct value for x. Okay, let's start with the solution. Yes, see here, if sine inverse of 1 by 5 represents an angle, cos inverse of x represents one more angle. So it is, in other terms, it is sine of a plus b. So if you split, what is sine of a plus b? You just write the formula. You know already the formula, sine of a plus b. So it is sine of sine inverse 1 by 5 plus cos inverse x is equal to sine of a cos of b. So it is sine of sine inverse 1 by 5 into cos of cos inverse x it becomes. Okay, plus cos a sine b. It is cos of sine inverse 1 by x. Sorry, 1 by 5 plus, into sine of cos a sine b. So it will be sine of cos inverse x. Okay, after splitting using the formula for sine of a plus b. Now you see that sine inverse and sine get cancelled. You have 1 by 5. Cos inverse cos get cancelled. You simply have x here. Plus, now you are going to use the triangle. Let us draw the triangle once again in a very short this. Just see, you have, if this is theta, sine inverse of 1 by 5 is this theta, then sine of theta is 1 by 5. 1 by 5, it means 1 over here and 5 over here. So definitely this is 25 minus 1 makes it 24. You have root 24 over here. Okay, similarly, I want another triangle because it is cos inverse x over here. So this is one more, some theta, some other angle also you can take to avoid the confusion, but let's for instance take that. So you have x here, 1 over here, so definitely this should be root of 1 minus x square. Okay, so convert that. If it is cos over here, you are going to write cos inverse here, so it becomes cos of cos inverse. Yes, you are writing that in the terms of cos inverse, so it is root 24 by 5 into sine of, convert this cos inverse in terms of sine, so it becomes sine inverse of root 1 minus x square divided by 1 you will have. Okay, so now cos inverse cos, sine inverse sine, both again get cancelled, and since it is been given to be equated to 1, so just better write it as 1. So now it is x by 5 plus root 24 by 5 into root of 1 minus x square, because sine inverse sine, cos inverse cos are getting cancelled, you have it equated to 1. So, or it is x plus root 24 into root 1 minus x square is equal to 5. You can take the LCM and take that LCM to the right hand side, you have 5, or take that x to the right hand side, you have root 24 into root of 1 minus x square is equal to 5 minus x, or square on both the sides, you have 24 into root getting cancelled, so 5 minus x whole square, and just you need to simplify this. It is 24 minus 24 x square is equals to 25. Expand this by a minus b whole square formula, so you'll have minus 10x over here. Okay, then it is 24 minus 24 x square minus x square plus 10x minus 25 is equals to 0, or you have minus 25x square plus 10x minus 1 is equal to 0, or you can just write this as 25x square plus minus 10x plus 1 is equal to 0, or this is nothing but 5x minus 1 whole square is equal to 0, or you have 5x minus 1 is equals to 0, or x equals 1 by 5. So you have the value for x as 1 by 5, which is option D. Okay, this is how you're going to solve it. It's a bit lengthy. Okay, all you need to just be careful about the algebraic signs and terms. Okay, unlike the previous problems, this problem is a bit different. Okay, so here we are given with the variables x, y appearing only in the first tan. Okay, that is tan inverse of c1x minus y divided by c1y plus x plus, and here all constants appearing, no x at the end also, there is no x, only the constants appearing. Now these constants, they can be arbitrary, they are arbitrary constants, so you can assume them to be 0. So the best way is just assume them to be 0. Solution can be c1 is equals to c2, let us assume all of them to be 0. If I make all of them 0, what will happen? What will happen to this? It is nothing but tan inverse of if c1 is 0, you will have minus y. If again c1 0 in the denominator, you have x in the denominator. Similarly, tan inverse of, if c1 and c2 both are 0, the denominator is 1 but the numerator is 0, so tan inverse 0 is 0. So all the terms after this, they are all zeros except the last one, because here it is you are having tan inverse of 1 divided by 0. Now 1 divided by 0 is undetermined, undefined. So tan inverse of an undefined value, we know that it is pi by 2. Okay, it is pi by 2. So this reduces to pi by 2. So this is nothing but, now you already know what is tan inverse of minus y by x. I can write it as minus tan inverse of y by x plus pi by 2. Or this is nothing but pi by 2 minus tan inverse y by x. Is it? Now this is nothing but cot inverse y by x. But I don't want it in terms of cot, because all the solutions are being given in terms of tan. I can interchange it as tan inverse of, reverse the terms, you have write the reciprocal of y by x, which is x by y. So you see the solution is tan inverse of x by y, which is option C. This is the correct solution. Okay. So here is another problem for you. If cos inverse of root p plus cos inverse of 1 minus root p plus cos inverse of root of 1 minus q is equal to 3 pi by 4, then the value for q is. So it's very simple. It looks difficult, but it is very simple. Just see, let's work with the solution here. Just see here, it is cos inverse root p. Let us write it as it is. But this is nothing but, let us draw trigonometry. I don't I want everything in terms of p. I don't want this 1 by 1 minus p over here, because I cannot do anything for this, but this I can change in terms of p just to add up here, okay, to match it with the previous term. So for that I need to draw a trigonometric triangle for the second term, okay, because it is cos inverse. Let us draw a trigonometric triangle. If you draw a trigonometric triangle, if suppose this is theta over here, cos inverse of root of 1 minus p is equal to theta over here. So definitely say this will be root of 1 minus p, and obviously this will be 1. So if you simplify, you can get this value. So it is 1 minus square of this. 1 minus square of this makes you what? 1 minus plus p you get. So plus 1 minus 1 gets cancelled, you get p, means this part is root p over here, okay. So if this is root p, then I want to write this in terms of root p only. I don't want this root of 1 minus p. So for that I need to definitely refer sine, is it not? So this is nothing but the same theta. Theta is equal to, it is sine inverse of root p. Yes or no? Sine inverse of root p is again theta, and this is also equal to cos inverse of root of 1 minus p. So let us substitute the value for cos inverse of root of 1 minus p, which is sine inverse root p plus cos inverse. We cannot do anything for this. Let us keep it as it is. If you want, you can adopt the same procedure over here. Directly you will get root q, with the help of which you can easily write the solution. Okay, so now this is nothing but, now you need to use your formula cos inverse x plus sine inverse x. It is equal to pi by 2. It's equal to pi by 2. So here in place of x you got root p. So definitely the addition of these two must be pi by 2 plus cos inverse of. Now again, if I just change my trigonometric triangle for p, in place of p, if I write q over here, yes, if I write q over here, this will be nothing but sine inverse root q is equal to 3 pi by 4, or sine inverse root q will be 3 times pi by 4 minus pi by 2. Now 3 times pi by 4 minus 2 times pi by 4 becomes just pi by 4, or sine inverse root q is pi by 4, or root q must be equal to sine of pi by 4. What is sine of pi by 4? Sine of pi by 4 is root q is equals to, yes, 1 by root 2. 1 by root 2. So now root q is 1 by root 2. So what should be q? Q should be definitely 1 by 2, which is option D. Okay, hence the solution. So again here I have come up with one more problem, which is cos of 2 times cos inverse 1 by 5 plus sine inverse 1 by 5. So what it will be equal to? You are given with so many options. Let's work with the solution directly. Now see here, the one biggest advantage, as soon as you see the problem, basically concentrate on cos inverse values over here, present here. You just see, with cos inverse also there is 1 by 5, with sine inverse also there is 1 by 5. You can make the best use of it. It's a good advantage for you. See here, it is cos of 2 times, see, in place of this 2 times cos inverse 1 by 5, I can write it as cos inverse 1 by 5 plus cos inverse 1 by 5. I am just splitting it, plus sine inverse 1 by 5. Actually I am working, it becomes lengthy while explaining and all, but actually if you are doing it in your brain, it works very simple, and the solution is very easy. Now see here, one of the cos inverse 1 by 5 is kept aside, but when you add these two, now already I have used the same formula in my previous example also, so you can just replace this by pi by 2. So you have cos inverse 1 by 5 plus pi by 2. Now what is cos of pi by 2 plus some angle? Because it is odd multiple of pi by 2, it turns this sine change, this cos flips to sine, okay, and you have cos inverse of 1 by 5 here. Okay, now again which sign? You need to take care about the SIGN, this sign properly. Okay, so this angle pi by 2 plus some angle, so pi by 2 comes the first quadrant, plus some angle comes in the second quadrant, where you see that this cos is negative. Here all trigonometric functions are positive. Here sine and only its cosecant, they are positive. Here only tan and cot are positive. Here cos and secant are positive. Here cos is negative. So here this angle lies in the second quadrant, so it will bear a negative sign. Okay, it will bear a negative sign. So it is minus sine of cos inverse 1 by 5. Cos inverse. Now you need to, once again, I told you all the time, whenever you come across with the different trigonometric functions appearing one as normally and the other as inverse, then you need to just alter this inverse one with the help of the trigonometric triangle. Okay, so here it is cos inverse 1 by 5, so it is 5, here it becomes 1. So what should be this side then? It should be root of it should be 1 over here and 5 over here. Please correct all of you. It's 1 over here and 5 over here, and here definitely it should be root 24. Okay, so if this is root 24, just change this in terms of sine, so it becomes sine inverse of 24, root 24 by 5. Root 24, okay, root 24 by 5. You see sine getting cancelled. You have minus root 24 by 5, or even the most simplified for that form is minus 2 root 6 by 5, because you know you can write 24 as 4 times 6, and root 4 is 2 root 6 by 5 with negative sign. Okay, so which is the option B is the correct answer. Okay, let's go for the next. Yes, here is one more problem for you. It is cot inverse of root of 1 minus sin x plus root of 1 plus sin x divided by root of 1 minus sin x minus root of 1 plus sin x. So here for this problem, I would ask you to just remember one important point in mathematics. Whenever you come across root of 1 minus sin x, root of 1 plus sin x, you need to remember two important things here. What is sine of x in terms of half angle formula? It will be definitely 2 times sine x by 2 into cos x by 2. Similarly, what should be 1? Definitely it is cos in terms of half angle, if I want to write it, because to match with the thing which is present here, it is cos square x by 2 plus sine square x by 2, because cos square of any angle plus sine square of any angle is always equal to 1. So I can replace this 1 as cos square x plus sine square x, whereas this sine x everywhere as 2 times cos square x by 2 plus sine square x by 2 in place of 1, and in place of sine x 2 times sine x by 2 into cos x by 2. If I do that, what will I get? Yes, let me just do in one small this, then we'll directly use it in our problem. Actually, when you come across this, directly we write the solution within no time, but you need to understand the whole thing behind it. Okay, so in place of 1 you are writing this, plus here it is minus sign, so let us write minus. In place of sin x, it is sin x by 2, 2 times sin x by 2 into cos x by 2. I hope it is seen there. Okay, fine. Now this is nothing but cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 whole square, right? Means this whole thing is whole square like this. Now in place of minus sign over here, if I make plus, then this will become plus like this. In place of this, I can write cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2 whole square. In place of this, I can just change the sign and write it. So this is one basic thing that you must know to solve this. Okay, so it is cot inverse of, in place of this, as I told you, I can write it as root of cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 whole square. Now I can directly cancel the root also and show you. So in CET, in exam, you won't be having this much of time to see and calculate. Directly, once you know that square root is coming, here square root is there and here square is appearing, directly you can write it. That is cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2. Root and square root will get square and the root will get cancelled. Plus, now in place of this, as I told you, you just need to write plus sign here. So it is cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2. Root and square get cancelled once again. Same is happening in the denominator also. Cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 minus cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2. Now all you need is just add the numerator and add the denominator. It is cot inverse of, you see that cos x by 2 plus cos x by 2 makes it cos 2 times cos x by 2. Sin x by 2 plus sin x by 2 minus sin x by 2 gets cancelled. Here also cos x by 2 minus cos x by 2 get cancelled, but here it is minus 2 times sine x by 2 you get in the denominator. You see that this 2 is also getting cancelled. You have cot inverse of minus cot x by 2, because cos x by 2 divided by sine x by 2, it makes it cot of x by 2. Now what is cot inverse of, in my formulae, list of formulas I have given you already. It is equal to pi minus cot inverse x. So the same thing we are going to do here. So it will be pi minus cot inverse of, sorry, we will be getting this as cot inverse of x by 2. Cot inverse get cancelled. You have pi minus x by 2. So the correct answer will be the option D. Okay. So with this, I would like to conclude this video for you. If you want some more such videos from me, better you please let me know from the comment section below. Okay. Thank you.